everyone. It's a beautiful sunny day here. In fact, it's been a lovely week. So I've been out and about and on my feet a lot. And do you know what? All that hiking, that running, horse riding, standing for the farrier, my legs are tired. So today's practice is all about a stretch out for tired legs. Why don't you come down to your mat and join me and we'll get going. We're going to start today lying on our backs on the mat. So rolling back down, just finding our legs stretched out. Maybe take our arms above our heads, take a full whole body stretch. Oh, that feels amazing. And then interlace the fingers and bring them behind your head. Bring the knees up towards the sky. Then allow the knees to drop to the side, the soles of the feet coming together. So taking a little Supta Baddha. And imagine that beautiful sunshine warming the front body as you offer the heart to the sky. We'll stay here for 3 to 5 breaths, allowing gravity to draw our knees a little to the side, feeling a luxurious stretch through the inner thighs, maybe the groin. Final deep breath in through the nose. As we allow ourselves to settle into our yoga space. Unhook the fingers, bring the hand to the outside of the knees and draw the knees together. Send the left leg down the mat and hook the right knee into the chest. Maybe you take the opportunity to circle the ankles in one direction and then in the other direction, feeling that release, that loosening through the calf. Bring the hands to the back of the thighs and stretch the foot towards the sky. So wherever you are, keep the knee straight but soft. So we're not ramming back, but keeping a beautiful stretch along the hamstring and the calf. Point and flex the foot. And notice as you do that, the difference that makes the stretch in the leg. And then draw the toes towards the face. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you sigh away, bring the leg a little closer in towards the face, just so you feel a beautiful, luxurious stretch along through the back leg. Drop the heel to the bottom and taking the left hand, place it on the knee and guide the leg over the body. So you're coming into a little twist. If you've got space, you can take the arm out to shoulder height. Maybe it's straight, or maybe like me, you're in goalpost arms, elbow at 90 degrees. Perhaps you look along the right shoulder. Feeling a beautiful stretch through the outer hip and the IT band. Inhale, come back to center. This time take hold of the knee with the left hand. Just draw a few little circles. So we're opening and working gently into the hip joint. So we're taking a passive movement here. So we're not engaging the muscles as such. We're allowing the arm to do the work. And I can feel a little tightness in that hip today. Take that circling in the opposite direction. And then bring your left leg up, place your right ankle across your left knee, and taking your right hand, place it on the right thigh and encourage a little opening. And you can stay here, breathing here. Draw the toes back towards the knees. And feel a release across the outside of the hip. If you do want a little more, then float the left foot, bring the hands behind and start to draw the knee in towards the chest. Now, if you are here, make sure you keep your sit bones on the ground, your head on the ground, your chin tucked, so we're not drawing up and creating pressure in our back, finding a gentle stretch through the hip. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Drop that foot to the floor. Bring the arms to shoulder height, goalpost arms, elbows bent, and drop the knees this time over to the left. Feeling a delicious opening in that hip. Beautiful twist, maybe looking in the opposite direction. Maybe you place the left hand on the knee, create a little more activity here, but it's yogi's choice. So we're looking for an active stretch. If there's discomfort, then just come back a stage. The benefits of the stretch are there wherever you go. Unravel the legs, drop the feet to the floor, allow the knees to come out to the side. We're finding that supine Baddha Konasana. Draw the navel back to the spine. 3 deep breaths. Bring the knees back in. And this time extend the right leg and draw the left knee into the chest. We're going to take that to the opposite side. So a little circling through the ankles in one direction. Then in the opposite direction. Keep the back, the straight leg active. So we're allowing a little stretching, a little active stretching through the straight leg. Bring the hands to the back of the thigh, float the leg towards the thigh, keeping the knee straight but not rigid, and just alternatively point and flex the toes. So this is really good for the feet. Concentrate your energies on the toes and see if you can stretch through the feet as well as through the back of the leg. Draw the feet back to the face. We'll take a deep breath in. And as we stay away, bring the leg a little closer back towards the face. Oh, that feels nice. If you've got tight calves and hamstrings, this is a simple but beautiful stretch. Release that knee to the hip, take the left hand to the knee and start to draw some little circles, passively rotating and working into the hip joint. First of all, in one direction. And then take that back and round and into the opposite direction. Draw the right knee up, place the left ankle onto the knee and taking the hand a little passive stretch away. So opening through the hip. And if you want a little more, bring the hands behind the right thigh and draw the right thigh in towards the chest. Keep the back straight, imagining that you're pushing every part of your spine into the mat, switching on that Uddiyana Bandha, drawing the navel back to the spine and slightly upwards. Beautiful. Drop the foot to the floor and take the knees over to the right, keeping those goalpost arms. And looking over the left shoulder to find a twist. Last breath here. And float the legs back to center, drop the feet to the floor and bring the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees. A little hug, little rock from side to side, Apanasana. Massaging into the lower back, and often when our legs are tired, it can be to do with the stretch through our hamstrings and the impact that has on our backs. Bring the soles of the feet together, the hands between the knees, and holding on to the feet. Finding that Baddha Konasana. And then when you're ready, bring the soles of the feet towards the sky. Keep the knees bent. So we're finding our happy baby. And just as we did in our reclined pigeon, our figure 4 shape, keep the back to the ground. There's always a temptation to, I see a lot of this in class with people lifting the tailbone. But keep the tailbone to the ground. And if holding your feet feels a little too much, either bring your grip, your peace fingers to your toes, or maybe take behind the knees on the top of the thighs, which can feel really nice. You can give the backs of your thighs a really good sort of massage here, which after a long hike feels really, really lovely. You're in happy baby, straighten the legs and find a beautiful dragonfly shape, maybe not the widest feet, but an active stretch through the back of the legs. Keep the sit bones pushing towards the ground. Holding here. 3 more breaths. And if we've been on our feet all day, imagine gravity taking your blood, your body fluids, your prana down towards the heels and the ankles. So a little inversion can feel absolutely beautiful. Bring the knees together, drop the feet to the floor. And we're going to finish in one of my favorite shapes, which is so lovely when you have tired legs. And this is called legs against the wall. So I'm going to spin around. I'm going to have to talk to you upside down and backwards, guys. So I'm lucky to have a clear wall behind me. If you can find a clear wall, otherwise you can take this without a wall. But coming to lie alongside the wall, the sit bones towards the wall, have a little shimmy about, bring your feet up the wall, maybe take the arms wide and allow yourself to surrender here. Allow the wall to support the legs. And allow the action of gravity to send the blood, the lymph, the prana back towards the hips, back towards the heart. If you don't have a wall, you can bring your hands under your hips to support your sacrum. So making a triangle shape, bringing the tips of the thumbs, the tips of the forefinger together, and simply roll the feet towards the sky. And allow your feet to float gently. Oh, beautiful. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Dropping the feet to the floor. And finding our legs stretching out towards the corner of the mat. I'll just wriggle back a little bit so I can find my mat. Finding the corners of the mat, allowing the arms to drop outwards into our Shavasana. And we'll stay here a couple of moments, breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. Allowing the nutrients of our practice to flow around the body. And if you have a little longer, then by all means stay here as long as you need. Literally taking the weight off your feet. But if you need to close with me, we'll take a deep breath in, sweeping the hands up and overhead, bringing the palms together, thumbs to third eye chakra, a point of inner wisdom. Take a deep breath in, a long breath out. Om Shanti. Namaste.